Hello students, welcome to Excellence Classes Way of Learning. Today we will discuss a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry. Okay, so firstly we have to know what is coordinate geometry. Students, coordinate geometry is one of the branches of geometry where the position of a point is defined using coordinates in the Cartesian plane. इट मीन्स इन कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री हम किसी भी पॉइंट की पोजीशन को कार्टेशियन प्लेन में डिफाइन कर सकते हैं बाय यूजिंग कोऑर्डिनेट्स. ओके, सो व्हाट इज कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री? कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री इज वन ऑफ द ब्रांचेस ऑफ ज्योमेट्री where the position of a point is defined using coordinates in the Cartesian plane. Okay, students, to locate the position of a point in Cartesian plane, we require two perpendicular lines. One of them is horizontal and another is vertical. Horizontal line is called the x-axis and the vertical line is called the y-axis. Okay, here right side is the positive side and left is negative. Okay, here positive and here negative. Okay, students, all of you know that the horizontal line is called the x-axis. या नोट कर देते हैं, horizontal line is called the x-axis and the vertical line is called the y-axis. Listen carefully students, the plane is called the Cartesian or coordinate plane and the lines are called coordinate axes. Students, x-axis and y-axis intersect at origin and its coordinates are 0, 0. Okay, the coordinate axes divide the plane into four parts. The coordinate axis divide the plane into four parts called quadrants. Okay students, okay, here first quadrant, here second quadrant, here third and here fourth. Now the sign concept of these quadrant, in first quadrant we have positive side of x and y axis, so sign of first quadrant is positive comma positive. Now here negative side of x and positive side of y, so the sign of this quadrant is negative comma positive. Here negative side of x and negative side of y, so sign is negative comma negative. Here we have positive side of x and negative side of y, so sign of fourth quadrant is positive comma negative. Okay, clear? Now our next point is what is abscissa and ordinate. Very important, abscissa and ordinate. So firstly we discuss what is abscissa. Students, the perpendicular distance of a point from the y-axis is called its abscissa or x-coordinate. The perpendicular distance of a point from the y-axis is called its abscissa or x-coordinate. Okay, let's see here. Here is a point A. The perpendicular distance of this point from the y-axis is 5. Okay, so 5 is called its abscissa or x-coordinate. Okay, now what is ordinate? The perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis is called its ordinate or y-coordinate. Students, what is ordinate? The perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis is called its ordinate or y-coordinate. Or y-coordinate. Okay? Let's see in this figure. The perpendicular distance of this point from x-axis is 4. So 4 is called its ordinate or y-coordinate. Students, here the x-coordinate of this point is 5 and y-coordinate is 4. So the coordinates of this point are 5, 4. Okay? Clear? Now, next point is the abscissa of every point on y-axis is 0. The abscissa of every point on y-axis is 0. It means that जो भी points y-axis पर होंगे उनकी abscissa means perpendicular distance from y-axis. Students, जब point y-axis पर ही है then उनकी y-axis से distance 0 ही होगी. So the abscissa of every point on y-axis is 0. And the ordinate of every point on x-axis is 0. It means जो points x-axis पर ही हैं उनकी x-axis से distance 0 ही होगी. Okay students, I hope these all concepts are clear to you. Now we are going to discuss the first exercise of this chapter, exercise 3.1. Okay, let's start. Exercise 3.1. Let's see the first question of this exercise. Question number 1. How will you describe the position of a table lamp on your study table to another person? Students, इस क्वेश्चन में स्टडी टेबल पर रखी एक टेबल लैम्प की पोजीशन को डिस्क्राइब करना है. Now here we draw a study table and here table lamp. Okay, now let us consider the table as a plane. Students, study table को हम as a plane consider कर लेंगे and the table lamp as a point P. Students, यहाँ हमने table lamp को as a point P consider कर लिया है. Students, let these two edges OX and OY are the axes of this plane. Let us measure the distance of the lamp, that is point P, from the longer edge OX. Let it be 50 centimeter. Again, measure the distance of the lamp P from the shorter edge OY. Let it be 30 centimeter. Students, so the coordinates of this point P are 30, 50. Okay, so the position of the lamp, the position of the table lamp, that is हमने P consider किया है ना, so the position of the lamp P referred to the edges OX and OY is 30, 50. Okay, clear? Let's see question number 2. Students, in this question a street plan is given. A city has two main roads which cross each other at center of the city. City की दो main roads हैं जो city के center पर cross करती हैं. These two roads are along the north-south direction and east-west direction. So these two roads are here. One of them in north-south direction and second one in east-west direction. Okay. In question, all other streets of the city run parallel to these roads and or 200 meter apart. There are about 5 street in each direction. सिटी के सभी अदर स्ट्रीट्स जो हैं वो इन रोड्स के पैरेलल चलती हैं और इनके बीच 200 मीटर्स की डिस्टेंस है. There are about 5 streets in each direction. Okay, using 1 centimeter is equals to 200 meter. Draw a model of city represents roads street by single lines. Okay, so here in east west direction, here first street, here second street, now this is third street, here fourth street, here the last one, fifth street. Okay, now in north south direction, here first street, second street, here third street, this is fourth street, and this is fifth street. Students, there are many cross streets in this model. These streets intersects many particular points, as if the second street running in north south direction, this street, students, this second street in north south direction, and fifth street in east west direction, this street, meet at some crossing, then we will call this cross street 2, 5. Okay, now the question says, using this convention, find, here first is, how many cross streets can be referred to as 4, 3. According to question, 4, 3 means fourth street running in north south direction, this street, students, fourth street running in north south direction, and third street running in east west direction. So here from the figure we can conclude that here only one point have the coordinates as 4, 3. So there is only one cross street which can be referred as 4, 3. Okay, students, in this figure, how many cross streets can be referred to as 4, 3? There is only one cross street which can be referred as 4, 3. Okay, students, now clear? Let's see second part of this question. How many cross streets can be referred to as 3, 4? So according to question, 3, 4 means third street running in north south direction, this is street, students, and fourth street running in east west direction, this. So from the figure we can conclude that only one point have the coordinates as 3, 4. Okay, clear? So there is only one cross street which can be referred as 3, 4. Okay, students, clear? Exercise complete. Okay, students, in next class we will discuss the next exercise of this chapter, that is exercise 3.2. Okay, students,